3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading, in particular, mystery reading number 1101. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a recurring viewer, you enjoy my work and you would like to help support it, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting the subscribe button down below and ringing the notification bell next to it. The notification bell next to it if you feel called to. Our current goal is 300 subscribers, so if you do feel called to stick around, welcome, and thank you very much for your support as well as your presence during this reading. So, I came across an interesting sequence of numbers. One second. Well, it was a couple of numbers. Number 122 and 123. I saw them on the timer just now. And 122 is a message about how change starts with you. 123 is a sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. You went through what you did for a reason. Moving into interpreting the number 1101. The first thing I am noticing is that there are 3 number ones. 111 could stand out for somebody. For me, this number is a sign to trust and believe in yourself. What is your intuition and your inner voice telling you? How is it guiding you? And how can you have more faith in yourself? Potentially more faith than you have ever felt before. The number 0, which there's only 1 0 in 1101, can be a sign to pay attention to all the other signs, the messages, the spiritual communication, as well as how your experiences align. There's something very, very interesting about this energy, and I just looked down at the timer. Right when I did, I saw number 333. Number 3 is about using your voice, expressing yourself with your voice, with art, with actions, however you feel called to express yourself and to be honest and authentic, to help you heal and grow. And, in a way, make it easier for you to commit to whatever means the most to you. I am feeling a heavy spiritual presence here. And I really encourage you, your ancestors encourage you to do something. Maybe you're feeling distracted. What is this distraction? Is it helping you, or is it not helping you? And what should you do about it if you need to? The other way that I interpret the number 0 is a reminder or confirmation for you to know when to put yourself first. Your safety, your security, your needs, and even your wants sometimes. Someone here could be feeling called to put themselves first in a big way. And this reading is just really calling for you to put your own intuition and strength first. There's just a real call here to focus on you for some reason. Adding up these numbers, 1 plus 1 is 0. No, it's not, it's 1. Plus 0 is 1 plus, wait a minute. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 0 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Not even gonna lie, I hated math class. I did. But yeah, the number 3, how interesting is that? Because we did talk about the number 333. There's almost a sense of urgency here for you to use your voice, to heal, to grow, to manage your priorities or to get them straight. However you feel called to express yourself, trust and believe in yourself, what you're capable of, and what is possible for you. And I just saw the number 654 on the timer, a clear sign to trust that everything happens for a reason. All that matters is that you trust and believe in yourself and your best intentions. And you know how much potential good you can create, not only in your own life, but also in the lives of others around you. Overall, there's a really, like I said, there's a real push here for you to trust yourself and to believe in yourself, to pay attention to the signs, especially your ancestors in particular might be communicating with you if you are trying to navigate fear or pain. It just really feels like you gotta use your voice and, figure out how to have the confidence that you need, that you deserve, to be able to do that. What an interesting start to this video. Well, kind of a start. But yeah, as you can see, there are a few decks of cards on the table and this Ziploc bag or whatever brand bag up at the top. And how this reading is going to work, so I'm going to draw one of these Zoltar Speaks cards. These cards actually came from this box. Younger generations may not know what this is. I think this was actually given to me. But I'm going to draw one of those to see what comes through first, and then I will draw out the Magical Dogs tarot card to, get more detail or more confirmation, basically to add to what was already said here with the Zoltar Speaks, as well as the numbers that we talked about. And then I will draw out one oracle card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle to, see what your ancestors have to say. And I find this very interesting because I've definitely felt a presence. And then I will wrap up this reading by drawing out a few of these from this baggie up here. And in that baggie is runes that I made myself, as well as fortune slips that I collected from my favorite Chinese American restaurants. Starting with Zoltar Speaks. better way to shuffle these. Okay. I'll take which one? This one. This already starts off with an interesting metaphor to me. It says, a ship in the harbor is safe, but that is not what ships are built for. Take risks and venture out of your comfort zone. If you don't move beyond where you are today, you will never have more or be more. There is a trip that you have been thinking about taking. Go. You will make some valuable new contacts. Maybe even contracts. The lucky numbers on this card are 39, 25, 50, the number 3, the number 8, the number 32. The number 3 is standing out to me because how much we've already talked about that number, but it is very interesting what this card says to me. What stands out to me is the ship metaphor, at least one of the things. Maybe it feels like a ship is sinking, metaphorically. There might just be a thing here about ships in general. Let me see. Move this a little bit. Is there a trip that you have been thinking about going on? To keep things afloat, if you will. What really stood out to me too was take risks and venture out of your comfort zone. Because I've already talked about someone using their voice, and it has felt like this encouragement is here because, maybe something is holding you back. And this is a call for you to remove whatever is holding you back. The problem, the obstacle. Let's get one of these tarot cards now from the Magical Dogs of Tarot. I have the Emperor, and the Emperor has the number 4 on it. This is also a major arcana card. The Emperor is somebody who can lead, they can create stability, they're reliable, dependable, wise. And I'm just really feeling something here about independence. And this could be emotional, physical, both. I really, really want you to understand how not alone you are and what you are going through. Like something, it feels like there's something here that makes you anxious related to stability and security. I associate the number 4 with ancestors and stability. So for some reason, your ancestors are wanting to come through to you to talk about your stability, to put that first. I'm being reminded of a reading that I did recently where the word independence was on a fortune slip. This could be confirmation that this reading here is meant for you. I'm really enjoying the energy of this reading so far. I'm not even going to lie. And this Emperor can be yourself or it could be somebody else. Whichever one that resonates more, you have to find a better way to depend on yourself or to depend on somebody else or someone else. I feel like I just said 2 things, but they meant different. I don't know. I don't know. Let's go ahead and draw the Ancestor Spirit Oracle card now. Let's see what your ancestors have to say about stability. I really feel like their voice here is really important for you. Especially if you are trying to heal from something or grieve from something that takes away your light inside of you and outside around you. We have respect your physical body. And it says detox, rejuvenate, relax. So this feels like a call from your ancestors to take care of your physical body. This reminds me of whenever I was talking about how like maybe the stability is emotional or physical, and the focus here on your physical body really makes me think that this is about money, just who you depend on, what you depend on. It just feels like a call for you to take a risk to create more stability in your life, which I find is interesting, because risks, they can be hard to take. I will say that they can be hard to take. This idea of a detox, is there something, some substance, anything that you could feel called to detox from? This could even be spiritual, like emotionally. What darkness do you need to detox? This is there could really be something here that you need to heal from, or there's something that you are already healing from, and this can be confirmation that you are on the right track. Let's go ahead and draw out a few papers from this guiding out. Alright, so I have a rune, and the rune that I have, I think it's pronounced Laguz with the letter L, and it says water evolution cleansing female figure. Isn't it interesting that I felt called to put this rune on top of this card? It says cleansing, detox. It feels like there's a real need here to let something go emotionally or physically. Definitely emotionally, honestly. Let's get another one of these pieces of paper. It's another rune. Alright, I think this one is pronounced Fehu. It has the letter F. It says cattle, prosperity, gain of some sort, fulfillment. This feels like this is confirmation that this is something emotional. Maybe the risk is emotional and not physical. It could feel like it could be physical if you're not careful. The last one that I have is also a rune. Pronounced Rado, I think, with the letter R. Wagon, travel, movement, introspective, journey. How interesting. Agos, Fehu, and Rado. I just feel that there is a real call here for you to look inward, especially from your ancestors. If you are seeking stability, security, self-confidence, there is something here that you need to cleanse yourself from, and it can even be on a soul level, but remember that you're still human. What do you think could fulfill you emotionally as well as physically, even if there's a delay? I really feel like there's something here for you to learn, to grow from, and maybe even to teach and share with others. If you choose to heal, to take the risk, to overcome. I don't know. I was going to say something, but I forgot what it was. It's just, this reading is really clear to me. It's a message specifically from your ancestors to take care of yourself, your physical body. But you have to take care of your emotional, spiritual body as well.